Hey, my name is Travis Ventrella. I want to quickly share my testimony with you. I grew up in a broken home. All three of my brothers went to prison. My oldest brother stabbed 19 times, and just from that, you could tell what I had to go through growing up. I mean, at the age of 14, I was getting into trouble, almost got kicked out of school, and I was literally in the first dark moment of my life where there seemed like there was no hope. I was diagnosed with ADHD. It seemed like I would never amount to anything. I mean, anytime I would see therapists or psychiatrists, they all said I would never amount to anything, that I'm gonna end up just like my brothers on the streets, dealing drugs, and it seemed like a hopeless place to be. And so I remember my oldest brother at this point was about 6 years into prison. He sent me a book, and it was called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read that book, and at 14, I decided I wanted to make something of my life. He said, you could be a millionaire. And so at 14, I went into business. At 16, I started having success, and by the age of 18 years old, I was making close to $40,000 a month, going to California all the time, Las Vegas, and I was trying to find fulfillment in money and business and wealth. And I came to a place where I actually hit a 3-week depression after being at a table with multimillionaires in Las Vegas when I was 18 years old. And I remember during that 3-week depression, it got so bad to the point where I was driving home one night in my truck, and I went to crash my car into a tree and take my life. In fact, I was there recently, and I even showed my dad the spot where I went to take my life. And it was in that moment when I went home, went into my office, got on my hands and knees, and I said, God, if you're real, change my life or I'm gonna kill myself. And it was in that moment where I felt the love of God, and I went to church, got radically saved, and then off to Bible college right away. I shut down all my businesses, and God radically transformed my life. Flash forward to today, I've literally finished 4 years of Bible college and was here part of actually the River Church Baltimore church plant in 2020, and just to see what God has been doing is amazing. I'm married. My little brother, who is facing 15 years in prison, he's now here too, and God is on the move doing big things. So regardless of what you're going through, there is hope in Jesus Christ. He wants to change your life. So go ahead. I would encourage every single person that you need to get here, get to River Church Baltimore, wherever you're watching from, and come experience a true encounter with God. This is not religion. It's all about a relationship and a supernatural encounter with God. He wants to touch you and change your life. So get here, and I'll see you here.